I recorded a video and I wanted to re-record again. I'm on an Emirates flight headed to Dubai. A very exciting aircraft. Look at the interior, and it just excites you to think that just 15 years ago.
Is this your foreign flight mode?
It's in flight mode, yes. Think about Dubai. When you think about a desert that had tents and camels 15 years ago, it took the vision of one man to change all of that. It took the vision of one man to believe that he could take on the world and build the greatest monuments to attract global attention that would make investors, capital partners, business people, entrepreneurs, just employees, employers, and ordinary people like you and I come down to visit, spend their money, enjoy the beauty that him and his team of innovators and inventors and creators put together to create a new Dubai. Look at this aircraft, and you sit in here and you wonder, what would make a man or a woman dream this big? And you come back and you ask yourself, what would push him to want to develop a travel piece or an airline that is as sophisticated as this aircraft, with a sitting area that makes you so comfortable you'd want to work harder to always maintain flying within the same area? It's called a big dreamer. It's called a global changer, an innovator, a confident person who doesn't let the answer you can't do it deter them from pushing forward and doing what they believe is possible. Because to a person like that, the impossible is always possible. And that's Sheikh Maktoum, who runs Dubai. Visions like what he had 15 years ago and what created this beautiful oasis that we all come to visit is no different than the vision that the first president of Ghana had, and how he executed to lead a team of people to gain independence for our beautiful country. It's no different than the vision that transitioned us to democracy as a country and helped sustain our governance system to create peace for our people to enjoy. It's no different than the vision that made a Ghanaian believe that there was oil in the Tano Basin and pulled a team together to persevere until discovery occurred, where Jubilee became a globally recognized major oil find of 1.8 billion barrels. It's no different than the first group of people who decided that they were going to dig through the lands of Ghana to identify that there was gold, because the country was called the Gold Coast before, and led to the discovery of gold production, which has been a staple gross domestic product earner for our country for many, many years. It's no different than the leadership that structured the growth of the cocoa industry when the cocoa seed was brought to Ghana, and our further alliance helped it generate massive growth for export that has been one of the biggest contributors to our GDP. It's no different than all the different resources that Mother Ghana has blessed our beautiful country and our lands with. So, what limits us from developing Ghana into a modern day country that will attract foreigners? The way Dubai within 15 years has transformed a desert that nobody wanted to visit to a destination that everybody wants to visit. It's called a vision and a dream. People worry about money. People say, oh, we don't have the capital. People say, oh, we don't have the structures in place, we don't have the talent. Well, I don't believe that. I believe that Ghana is a nation that is blessed. I believe our country is beautiful. I believe the red, gold, green with a black star in the middle is a staple that is recognized around the world as a country of peace, tranquility, and a loving people with a great culture that everybody wants to come and participate in. So what makes our country different? Well, one thing I believe in is that we're raised to respect people when growing up. We're brought up the right way by our various families within Ghana, and hence we have the desire to always be a kind-hearted people with good morals and the determination to do good in the world. Now one may ask, what has led Ghana to the level that it's at, and what will help Ghana project past the current apex that we've hit and help our growth cycle build us into a second world country and transition us gradually to a first world country? I believe it's visionaries, entrepreneurs, people who have the confidence to say, I can do it. And when they say I can do it, their fellow Ghanaians will look at them and say, if he can do it, we can also do it. I'm a kid who was born in Takoradi, Ghana. I've always believed in the dreams of Ghana. I've always believed in the dreams of the African continent and the African child. I am an African child. I'm birthed by the land of Ghana, and I believe in Ghana. And I believe that the future is limitless for our beautiful country and its people. The 26.4 million of us around the world and within Ghana that are working every day to bring the Black Star brand across the world believe in the Black Star. We might have hiccups here and there, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a future. The present is great, but the future is even brighter than the present. The younger generation now has information technology that exposes them to some of the most amazing places in the world and opens up their views about life and their perspective on what a lovely lifestyle should look like. When I was younger, we didn't have the internet, and so we didn't get to see Las Vegas just by the click of a button on our phone. Today you go to Accra and people can tell you how the Las Vegas Strip looks like. They can describe the Wynn Hotel like they've been in there and lived in there. Same thing with what Sheikh Maktoum and his people believed in. They saw the world differently. They believed in the world differently. They realized that for the world to have confidence in their economy, they needed to bring the world's architecture and design into Dubai. And that is what we need to do to transform our country, Ghana. We need to believe that we are capable of building a better Ghana. Not a better Ghana by just talk and discussions, but a better Ghana through action and infrastructure development. A better Ghana through the structure of a system that would generate a great revenue source for the country so that the government can be effective in implementing projects that will transform our various cities, build better roads for our transportation network to be more efficient, develop a schooling system that trains people to become artisans who have vocational skills to be able to build the things that we need to build in our country. And also to build the structures that would help our medical institutions, clinics and hospitals gain the right resources and the right technologies to help keep us healthy so we can work and dedicate time to develop industries and build corporations and empower entrepreneurs across the country to help them improve the daily lifestyles of themselves, their families, and the people that their business innovations and creativity will employ. And with that put in place, we will achieve something that will be beyond a better Ghana. We will achieve what I call a dynamic Ghana. And a dynamic Ghana will look like what this cabin looks in the Emirates airline cabin, because Sheikh Maktoum had a vision: build beauty, attract people, create innovation, generate thoughts, and you have everybody rushing to you to become a friend of yours and a friend of your country and your land. I listened to his words and I was so inspired, I decided to record this video just to say that Ghana has limitless possibilities and opportunities. We have gold, we have oil, we have cocoa, we have shea butter, we have bauxite, we have iron ore, we have the human capital, 26.4 million able-bodied Ghanaians, and we have the educated elite. We have the ability to transform our country beyond the wildest imaginations of even somebody like me, who always dream and dream and dream, because I believe in dreams and I work to achieve those dreams. The youth of Ghana need to be told that. There's got to be an entrepreneurial session in each school across Ghana to develop the mentality of self-sustainability for our people. We need to stop always saying that somebody is too known because they're working to become a great success and working hard to be able to provide for their own families. We're taking off right now, and we're going to be landing in Dubai in 8 hours. So what I'd like to close this 11-minute and 54-second video is this. If you believe in Ghana, believe in yourself, take a step forward, demand accountability, request that people treat you like you ought to be treated. Don't listen to the people that say you're too known, because they don't know any better, and that you know you're not. You're just a dreamer and a believer, and you have confidence. You have the capability to deliver and achieve all the dreams that you have, because you're human. Your innate capability and blessing is to take the step and believe in faith that whatever you desire to do is possible. Because when somebody tells you it's impossible, they're just lying to you and preventing you from achieving your greatest dream or vision that you have. If it was impossible, you wouldn't have dreamed it. If it wasn't achievable, you would not have received discernment. And from my perspective, if you wake up and you have air to breathe for free and you're not being charged $1, you know you owe a fiduciary responsibility to the people of Ghana as a Ghanaian to start thinking of what you can do to contribute to the progress of our country. I'll end by saying that Ghana, my happy home, land of rich resources. We all know it, and so stop turning a blind eye to it and putting your shoulder to the Ghanaian wheel, and let's push our country to progressive development and growth, because nobody's going to come and do it for us. We're the ones that can do it. Like President Barack Obama said to Americans, yes, we can. I challenge Ghanaians and say, I know we can, and not only can we already have the capacity to develop a country that will look better than Dubai, because we have all the resources and the tools to do so. The only thing that limits us is our everyday judgmental mentality when people are trying to bring change and do things that would help improve our country and our environment. I know a lot of people will look at this and say, oh, look at him showing off. Look at him thinking he knows it all. Oh, well, yeah, maybe I think I know it all, or maybe I'm showing off. So what? At least I'm making an effort to tell everybody that everything is possible and achievable. What are you doing? Sitting in the same spot and criticizing. And criticism is what has kept us in the places that we've been. If Sheikh Maktoum listened to criticisms, there wouldn't be a Dubai that you dream of visiting. If the founders of the United States of America didn't wake up and dream, there wouldn't have been a concrete jungle like Manhattan. If the leadership of the British people sat down and said, oh, look at him, Winston Churchill and the greatest leaders that came out of England wouldn't have structured a country that is so beautiful. You always work hard to pay money to go and visit, so you can say you've traveled. So why don't you turn the table around and say, oh, well, maybe he's a big dreamer. Maybe he's sitting in the nicest cabin. Oh, well, I can do that too. When I used to travel, I used to dream when I walked through first class that someday I will be there. I dreamed and dreamed and dreamed, and yes, that dream is real. And the dream did not happen just because I woke up and got here. The dream happened over 20 years of hard work, dedication, commitment, and belief in my innate ability to achieve the dream that I had. And if Ghana has dreams like that, and all Ghanaians believe in those dreams, and we know that with hard work and dedication we can achieve them, why not? Why can't we? Why can one person lead a country and transform Dubai into the global phenomenal environment that we all dream and travel and work hard to visit? Maybe because he had a dream. So don't limit your dreams, because you're born as a limitless human being with capabilities beyond your wildest imaginations. Just wake up, dream big, and don't let anybody tell you you can't, because you can. I'm living proof of it. Everything is achievable. So keep learning, even by faith. Put your shoulder to the wheel. Don't give up and quit because somebody thinks that you're trying and working hard. And motivate yourself by looking at others and learning from them. Because I'm always learning from everybody. A kid wrote to me on Facebook and said, Kenny, will you be my mentor? And I guess he typed it by error and wrote, Kenny, can I be your mentor? And I wrote back to him and I said, no problem. Anything you want to teach me, please. I'm all ears to learn. Then he went back and wrote again and said, no, I meant, will you be my mentor? And he said, so why would you say that anything I can teach you? I said, because you never know. I might need knowledge that you have that I don't have. And so I learn from everybody who's willing to teach me. And that's life. Another friend asked me, why do you work so hard every day? I see you working and working and working. Why? I said, oh, well, to whom much is given, much is expected. If you have a fiduciary responsibility to contribute your little piece to the human puzzle of dreams, you better wake up and always dedicate yourself to doing all that you can to contribute that little piece to the puzzle of dreams. Because nobody is guaranteed the next second. All you hope is that you'll be able to do good while you are strong and alive, so that the little contributions you make can either affect the lifestyle of somebody positively, or at least give them hope and vision that they can also achieve things that they dream of. And that's all that I'm about. I'm just a simple, ordinary person, no different than anybody who's watching this video. I just dream. And I dream and I dream and I dream and I dream. And I don't stop dreaming. When I'm asleep, I dream. When I wake up, I dream. When I walk, I dream. When I look, I dream. When I talk, I dream. When I see people, I dream about why they do what they do. And I just want to learn. So I think this video is now 20 minutes, but I needed to get this off my chest. I believe in Ghana. I love Ghana. And I have so much confidence in Ghanaians and Ghana as a whole. All I'm going to say is that let's forget about the politicking and the unnecessary accusations and discussions about all the things that bring negativity to the progressive growth of our country. Think positive, and let's build a better Ghana for all of us to enjoy. Thank you.